So, we got tier shifts yesterday, but because I'm a little scared to touch Inu right now, I decided, you know what? There's a cool dude that dropped down to RU, the Brute. And so I wanted to try a Brute Bonnet in RU. So let's popping people, we're back. I've got a loaded dice Brute Bonnet team for y'all today. I don't play RU and I did build this team myself, so there's every chance that this is one of the worst builds you've ever seen. And I'm okay with that. Frankly, I don't care. Deal with it. I just wanted to try out Brute Bonnet. I thought it looked really cool down here. And, well, we're gonna try it out. I've got nice little Klefki, I've got the Brute, I've got Sleep Talk, Choice Scarf Flamigo, because this is my Brute Bonnet switching. Standard Palisade, Standard Cryogonal, and then the offensive ton bulk up Primeape. I'm gonna lead off with my Amigo. My opponent chooses to as well. Unfortunately, I am a bitch, so I will switch out. Oh man. You know, sometimes you just get a little scared. Sometimes you just get a little scared. I could actually Gleam here. I mean, the main issue for me, he could go Krook. And then that just means I can't get my Spike. So I'm gonna actually Gleam. Yeah, look at that chip. Look at that excellently done chip. I could Terra here immediately, but I'm gonna go Flamigo instead. As I go for the Quake, and now I just get to U-turn and potentially KO the Krook. Not bad. Frostlass comes in. Frostlass is actually high-key annoying as hell. I don't love this Mon being in right now. You know, I'm gonna go to the Brute. I'm gonna Terra Fairy. Yeah. I mean, I Terra'd because I was worried he'd Ice Beam. I am a little shocked he spiked. I'm thinking he was predicting a Sucker Punch, though. The Vroomer comes in. This is Overcoat, and I almost clicked Spore. That would have been really unfortunate for me. We'll go to the keys and immediately T-Wave this, though. Hopefully prevent myself from getting just eviscerated by the Vroomer. God, that does so much. But we do get our Para on it. I am going to be slower. I will still Foul Play. And we actually do get the chip. I want to set the Spike. I like having just that little Spike. So we do manage to get that. I just hate how fast this thing is, man. I'm gonna go to the Amigo and I'm gonna close combat. And we're just gonna hope that it KOs. My opponent's about to Terra Flying and just destroy me, isn't he? No, he doesn't. Thankfully, we do KO. See, since I don't play RU, the struggle we have as well is I'm not super familiar with damage rolls. I had no clue if that close combat was taking out the car. He goes on to his Krook. This is Choice Scarf. I'm going Palisade. I'm going to get my Stealth Rock up too, because I want to make sure I can limit how many turns Flamigo can come in for free. I am very concerned about this Primeape still. It has Terra, so it could become a Ghost type or something like that. The Amigo comes in though. Yeah, I mean, I'm always staying in there. I'll go for a Shadow Ball. As it goes to Krook, I do get to pick that off. This is a little dangerous. I think I should be able to avoid getting Primeaped. It's just hard to say. Yeah, now this asshole comes in immediately. So I'm just gonna hit it as much as I can, I think, with Earth Power. I charge up the Rage Fist, man! I hate this. And we don't know his set either. This looks like he's offensive, but I really don't know. I'm just gonna EP spam. Actually, I think we set Cryogonal here. Can we go for Haze? Yeah, so we go for Haze there just to make sure that this thing is not gonna have a ton of extra bulk. I think that was the right play. I hope it was. Got the Amigo now out, and I wanted to preserve Palisade just in case. So now the Belly Bolt comes in, big belly boy. I'm gonna go back to the my Terra. This is where that comes in to bite me in the butt. This almost gets KO'd at least when it comes in next turn. Actually, yeah, I think we just sack with the bonnet, because it goes for muddy water. And I can actually spore anything. You know what? No, I don't need to. I'm faster. The bullet seed does like nothing, and we charged this man up. That's hilarious. And now Bellabolt will get KO'd, I think, next time it comes in. Yep, take hazards damage. And yeah, I mean, Flamigos is last. I should be able to win this. I'll go for a Spore. We do not get the Spore off. You know what's funny? I could actually still lose this game, I think. That's crazy. Never mind, we cannot, because we won the Speed Tide. Not bad. Ah, it feels good, man. Feels good. First win. I don't know. Oh yeah, I played a game yesterday with this team. That's why I have Smilo. Nice. Alright, we'll pause this while we get the next one, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. And my opponent has a very dangerous looking team. Again, another Crocodile. Huh. I do like Brute Bonnet here a lot. Ooh. Now, the Altaria could be a little annoying because it can pivot around me, but since I'm such a fast set, there's a shot I'm faster at least than the ult. Man, I'm leaning with the Brute. Yeah! And I guess it's not Intimidate Krook. Interesting. I'll go for a very safe Spore here. Yeah, so Brute Bonnet is obese, so I kind of just knew I'd tank that. And I'll go for a Crunch here. Do 500,000 to the Oricorio. That's beautiful damage. Absolutely phenomenal damage. I really want a Sucker Punch here. Yeah. Now, if I'm my opponent, I roost there always, but I had a feeling. I can't explain it. I felt it in my bones. I felt it in my bones, man. So I'm gonna go out to this. I'm gonna Thunderwave the Primeape so that it's not a pain perpetually. And I'm just gonna spike in its face. I do not respect you. As he goes for Taunt. I'll Gleam. So this Primeape is already getting quite annoying indeed. But you saw how much I just did. As he's forced to Terra now. We can go into our Brute again. Hopefully Crunch KOs this. Please, Brute Bonnet. Yeah, that's 2 for the Brute, man. 2 for the Brute. You know what they say, my brain just broke. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush or something. Oh no. So that Tatsu comes out. It's probably gonna rapid spin my rocks away. Which makes me wonder, is this Altaria a trapping set instead of Defog? Huh. Anyhow, I have a Cryogonal. Draco does 1,000 to me. But you're ready for this freeze dry real quick? I don't even have to go for it. I can recover first, as my opponent boosts for no good reason at all, and it just gets O-code. It's not like they had another play, but that's tough, man. My opponent gets 6-0'd by a Cryogonal. You know what? I just noticed that. He has no Ice Resist. In fact, he has 5 Pokemon weak to Ice, and then the Primeape, so that's not exactly the best. Not exactly the best, I would not say. Hey, though, you see Brute put in work there. We just stay in disrespectfully versus the Krook, tank that hit, beat down the Oricorio. Love to see it. So, this team for my opponent's very interesting, and it actually has 2 of the drops to NU, and 1 of the Pokemon they stole. So, I mean, basically what I'm saying is this could be an NU team later on in the generation. Again, though, I love Brute Bonnet here. I could always Spore the Arcanine, so it's not as big of a deal then. I think we could maybe get something going like that. I also really like Primeape this game. It's actually looking kind of nice. The big threat to my team is this Basculin, so I'm going to lead... Not Basculin. Barrascuda, so I'm going to lead off with the keys. I'm going to set my spike here. I'm going to get that spike real quick. Now, the problem is this is going to Earthquake here. I was going to go Palisand. That's okay. As he actually just slams. I'm going to get my Stealth Rock here. I want to have as much hazards damage on the Scooter throughout the game as I can get. I don't know if my opponent has a Defogger. I don't know if Florges still has Defog. That's an insane switch, by the way. I don't know if Florges has Defog or not this generation. Let's actually find that out. Learn Florgus Defog. Ah, can't be transferred. So I'm gonna Terra versus this. As my opponent predicts the Terra, I guess? Insane from them. But it doesn't matter because I take the CC. That's an insane play. Oh wait, no! I'm silly. They predicted my Brute Bonnet to come in. Still though, an insane play. And we get rid of the biggest threat, I would say, to my team. Unfortunately now Zangoose is a bit more annoying, but we'll manage. I'm gonna spin versus the Kilowattrel. Honestly, I'd love to get this Mon. It'd be like an alternative to Jolteon or something. And that'd be really cool. They go for Terra just so I can't do a lot with Freeze Dry. But unfortunately, they forgot that I don't need that. Also, this is Choice Scarf. So. What? Oh, right. I had Terran. I got real confused there. That's funny. I'm just gonna crunch here. As the Florgus comes in, I should be faster than this. They didn't take hazards damage. I'm gonna play that safer than I was about to. Why is this Scarf? Is that a normal set? Huh. You know what? I probably should have paid more attention to the fact it took damage from my hazards. As I go back to this, I'm gonna go to the Brute. Yeah! And now I could put something to sleep. And my opponent chooses to let Copper go to sleep. Hopefully they do not wake up. Ah, look at that! Brute Bonnet just beat down a Fairy type! Why have they not gone Arcanine? Does this not Intimidate? I guess he's just not Intimidate. Okay. That's definitely ideal for me. This is definitely a threat though. I may want to try my best. I'm gonna need to try my best to keep around Brute Bonnet, just to have Sucker Punch threat versus the Kilowattrel. I'm gonna sack Cryogonal here, as they are the Toxgorb set. This is fine for me though, because you're not gonna Oko my Flamigo, and I'm going to send something on your team into the Shadow Realm. The worry at this point is gonna be that Arcanine. I mean, I don't even have a Fire Resist on my team, I just noticed that. I was talking about how that one opponent didn't have an Ice Resist at all. I don't have a Fire Resist. So I get tabled by, like, Salazzle? Yeah, why the hell am I so weak to Salazzle? That's just tough. That is tough. I could sack Brute Bonnet here. And I think my opponent just goes for Terra Blast here always, so I'm gonna go Keys. Oh, they Hurricane? Same thing. And I can go for a Foul Play. I don't know if it would KO. Okay, we won't even find out. We won't even find out. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I don't know what to do about the team having no water, or not water, no Fire Resist. That's kind of bad, yeah. I gotta say, that is kind of bad. Nah, you know what? I just figured out the change. I'm not gonna make it, but little Knackle Stack, little baby Nachi, that'd be a pretty good change. It actually would be a decent mod here, which I hate, but I also kind of find funny. Yeah, I don't know. What even would it be using for a fire check? You know, I think what we're gonna do with our fire check is we're gonna simply play better than my opponents if they have a fire type. That seems pretty fair to me. I don't know about y'all, but I like that game plan. Okay, so my opponent has a stall team with a Flamigo. They got the Arboliva. I do like Spikes this game, though. The issue is they've got Sableye, but maybe I could still get them up. Brute Bonnet looks terrible, but I still have Spore. Spore is going to perpetually be useful. I'm going to lead off with my Palossand. As they lead off with the Flamigo, I will set up rocks in this thing's face, with lots of disrespect. As I go to Arboliva, I have no clue how scared I need to be of this. I know it has really good coverage, so I could get EP'd. I'll go Cryogonal. As yes, they go for EP, and I guess I could Freeze Dry here very safely. I guess. I mean, they could go Blissey. But ratio, you know? Does Primeape just 6-0 if I ever Terra? Nah, because he's got the Sableye. I always have to be cognizant of that. Go to the Brute. Yes, he does go for that. But the Brute is in, the Brute is now. I'm gonna go for a Spore here. Also, they're leftovers on Blissey, so spikes are extra useful this game. Because the Blissey will simply be taking lots of damage. So we do get to put the Avalugg to sleep, and this is heavy-duty boots. So I will go into Keys, as they do burn a turn of sleep. I mean, the most I can do is just try and get a little bit of chip here. That is about all I can do. As I go back to Blissey, I'm going right back to the Brute. Let me get my little spike first. Let me get that little spike first. I really wish I was Flash Cat and Cryogonal this game. It would be really good. Flash Cat and Cryogonal would actually be so nice right now. Because I just beat down the Avalugg every time it comes in. I do think Haze is probably a little bit better though, so I'll keep it. And I do no sort of damage to this. Unfortunate. Honestly, unfortunate does not even begin to describe the state of this game. As he also wakes up pretty quickly. I think that's a first turn wake, so that's not too good for me. I'll taunt predicting Sableye here. As my opponent just does not care and they Ice Spinner. What the hell? They would have stayed in. I mean, this is now really low, though. I get Flamigo in for free here, too. I'm a CC, because I don't want to risk this staying in. Yeah, like, I know they can always switch there. The point of the CC is to make sure that my opponent does not get to do some tomfoolery. This is going to go for its annoying-ass chilly reception here. Yo, I don't know how I break my opponent's team. I feel like I probably needed a Terra with Primeape if I was gonna Rage Fist there. Oh my lord, I'll be honest, I did not expect Gleam to do 25. Well, Keys actually KO'd. I mean, look at my special attack, dude. It's real bad. You are brave birding. They are not. Also, in Palisade, forgetting Scrappy was on this until I clicked it. But Palisade is so bulky, and I think this is just Scarfed. So, we should be pretty safe, I would say. And getting rid of the Lug is really useful. They Leaf Storm me. That does way too much. I'll Freeze Dry here. I'm actually... No. Ooh, that's really good. I'm gonna get greedy here, guys. I got greedy, and it worked. Not bad. I went for the greed because I had a feeling, man. You know, you get a freeze, you gotta make use of it. Now, I like this team, though. It has a very noticeable issue of, where is my fire resist? If I face Salazzle, I need to click X immediately. I'm not winning. I don't know what I'd do to change that, though. You know, it's kind of hard. I would feel to check Salazzle. I could run Colossal. I could run that. Is Colossal the switch over Cryogonal? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe Dragalge? As I will admit, this last slot, I was kind of just thinking of whatever to put here. Maybe Dragalge would help. I don't know if Salazzles are running Dragon Pulse in this tier, but it could be a change. Maybe. Regardless, I hope y'all enjoyed this live, guys. This was a fun one. Brute Bonnet, not too bad, not too bad. It put in a lot of work, I would say, overall. This game is obviously kind of useless because of the Avalugg, but hey. The Brute, I would like to believe, did pretty well otherwise. Hope y'all are having a good day. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.